How you doing, you guys? And today I have three fire alarm pull stations. I have the Honeywell Gamewell FCI single action pull station. I have the Simplex 4099 9006 fire alarm pull station, and the Simplex break glass pull station. We'll be starting off with the Gamewell FCI pull station. Okay, so our first device we have is our Honeywell Gamewell FCI pull station. So, really cool thing about this pull station. While normally this device, some people can actually say that this pull station can be a push in pull down version. Well, you might see these BT12 pull stations have like a push in pull down, but like normally this one's different. This one actually says pull down. Okay? And then also, some pull stations model. So this pull station's model is MS7, but normally, guys, I think this one looks like a BT12, but this one has a model number, a different model, MS7. Of course, because it says Gamewell. So this is a Gamewell FCI. So the reason why it has the word Honeywell, because like normally Honeywell makes fire alarms and stuff, you know. And to pull this, all that you have to do is just pull down this little handle here. And basically if you pull down the pull station, the alarm will activate. But some people think they have to push it in, but you don't have to push it in though. You just pull it down. Basically if I pull down the pull station, the sign right there says activated. And then to reset the device, we're going to go ahead and reset with the FCI key, the one they have here. And then this one automatically resets because this one's spring loaded. You turn it to the right, then this one actually flies back up. And then and here's that little switch. So if you want to flip up that switch, that's fine. But if you do not want to flip that switch, you're gonna close the pull station. And basically, if you close the pull station, the switch automatically flies back up. See, look. And basically, if I close the pull station, the handle will automatically be switched up. So it's like that. And I'll give this one a pull so you have to pull this down. Basically, if you pull down, the sign says activated. Okay, the sign already says activated if you pull it. So basically, if you pull the fire alarm, the alarm will sound. And also, some pull stations can have like a simplex. So some pull stations, can have a little HES branch, the one you can reset your pull station. Well, this one actually takes a key lock to reset. You'll take this little thing here, and then turn it, and then open it. And then you flip the switch if you want to, or no, you want to have the key like this, like that. And if I pull down this pull station again, this thing right here, basically you pull down this pull station, that thing has that little bar up here, which means that this pull station can be a simple pull station, the one you can literally pull down. So this right here is a little tab. But if you pull down this pull station, this little tab right here, comes right here. It comes right up if you pull it. Oops. And then if you look over and look on the inside, try and make sure. In the inside, you have the model number. The model number once again is MS7. This is a Gamewell FCI MS series pull station, of course. And basically, if you close the pull station while this is actually locked, you can't close it. But if you're forgetting to close this, make sure to keep it locked at all times. Basically, if you keep the fire alarm pull station open, someone would tamper the fire alarm. So, yeah. And if we look onto the back here, you'll see kind of these pigtail connectors. While normally these connectors, so some pull stations can actually have this little thing right here, and like these terminals, the one you can put in a screwdriver. Well, this one's different. These are pigtail connectors. So those two are the positive, and those two are the negative. And also, this pole station can be connected to a fire alarm control panel or annunciator or something like that, but yeah. I'll give this one more pull, then we're out of here. Alright. Reset it. That is the Gamewell FCI pole station. Now we'll move on to the Simplex $20.99, $97.99 pole station. So this pole station is a true double action. So what is true double action anyway? A true double action pole station means that this one has a little hammer right here. Now normally this thing will actually, so this little hammer is for breaking the glass. So basically if you're like trying to break the glass, like you have pretend you have a glass here, and then you're gonna break it, and then you just pull it down. Really cool. I'll give this one a pull this time. So to pull this, all you literally have to do is just break the glass, even though I do not even have glass with me, and pull it down. And basically, if you pull down this pull station, this little groove right here is actually showing up. I know you guys don't even see it, but like, I'm gonna turn the flashlight on. Here's that little ink right there, of course, for the alarm. Yeah, I just put that ink on it, like pretend like if somebody like actually pulls the fire alarm, like pretend like false fire alarms. And now this pole station can actually take a Simplex B key, the one to reset. So this one can actually tell you if you want to reset the pole station to the right. And now this thing right here flies back up. And then in the inside there's a little button, but all you literally have to do is just close it. Like that. And also, if I look in the inside again, so here's that little silver button. So some buttons can have a white button on the inside, but this one will actually have this silver button here. Stiffer button. And now here's that little thing right there for the handle. And yeah, and here's where your brake rod will go. I mean, yeah, your brake rod. And yeah. Alright, and then we're going to look at the model number. The model number is 2099 9799. See that right there? So basically, if you want to pull down the fire alarm, you can go ahead and pull it. Or if you want to key activate, that's fine. So pulling and key activating will be good with the alarm, because it has like a little button here. See that? And we turn to the back here, you'll see some of the screw terminals here. So they're like 4 screw terminals, of course. So 4 and 3 are the positive, and 2 and 1 are the negative. So screw number 4 and 3 are the positive. Screw number 2 and 1 are the negative. Because as you can see, it's actually right there. And then like normally, so let's say in the false fire alarm. And so in the false fire alarm, they have like this little ink on top of the handle. So basically, if somebody will like touches the alarm, like actually to pull it down, so some people will actually think they have like the pull station like has ink on it, but your hand will actually have ink on your hand, so the ink will be touched to your hands, like even though the alarm has like ink on it, and then yeah, that's why like you prevent something for false fire alarms. They should put ink on it. They should put ink on the handle for its false fire alarms. And then, and that little thing right here, like turn it, this thing right here is the clicker. See that? This right here is for the clicker. So that right here is a button clicker. Basically, if I pull down the alarm, the button clicker will sound the alarm. Look. See what I'm doing? Just turn the flashlight on. There we go. And then just pull it. So basically, if I pull down this pull station, this little thing right here actually flies back up. Okay? And then reset it. Okay? And this one right here is a conventional. But this pull station right here is addressable. So they have like different versions here: break glass and push. Okay, I'll give this one more pull and then we're out of here. We're gonna move up to the other pull stations. Alright, that's good. Alright, so here's our last device that we have today. This is a Simplex 499 9006 pull station, or I can say an addressable pull station. What I mean is addressable. So what is an addressable pull station? Well, normally this pull station is an addressable pull station because like normally they have this little dot right here. So let's say if this pull station would be actually pulled on the first floor, it could show zone 1. But if you pull down the other pull station on zone 2, that can show on the pull station will actually be pulled on the second floor. So to pull this, all you have to do is just press this little push bar here and then pull it down. But like this. So you push in, pull it down, pull down the T-bar. And then reset it. You need to take your Simplex B key, the one which I do have for the other pull station. But we're going to go ahead and reset it. The inside. And close it. I'll show you the inside again. Okay, so on the inside, you have the button. Of course, this one's actually have a different button, but with this one. But this one right here in the inside of this pull station has like a little button in the inside. But this in the inside has a silver button. This one right here is a regular button. And basically, that's that. And then, right here, this thing's called a tube. So what this tube's for is for the LED. So basically, when the fire alarm pull station's closed, the, you'll see this thing right here. So basically if you pull down the pull station, the tube will line up with an LED. So basically, if you close the pull station here, the LED will go through the tube. It comes out to the front. So if somebody actually pulls the fire alarm, the alarm does blink. And then, so like instead of pushing, instead of pressing this in, you can automatically pull down. Just like that. Really simple. Let's try this one more time, because like easily. Yeah, so without pushing it in, you can literally pull it down. And then we're gonna read the basics about what it says. Fire alarm, push, pull down Simplex. Okay. And then but like normally I'm gonna show you the back of it. Oh, show you the back of this device. Now normally this alarm has like 4 screw terminals on the back. So these 2 wires, the one that they're connected to the terminals are that's for the LED, I think. And these things on top are the for the screw terminals to wire up the alarm. And also to a fire alarm control panel or an announcer or something like that. So I'm gonna show you how to take off the push bar. But I'd rather I'll show you how to take it off right now. So to take off the push bar, is you're gonna go ahead and open up the pull station. So on the inside, you're gonna go ahead and squeeze these two push tabs here, and then you go automatically remove it like this. Like you push in those 2 tabs, push them all the way. And then now you're gonna slide out your push bar, and then it's gonna work. So, yeah. And also, I'm gonna show you about this push bar right now. So if I open up the pull station, look what happens. So you see these 2 tabs right here? Basically, if I'm pushing the push bar right now, those tabs are actually moving. So basically, if you open up when the fire alarm device is closed, the push bar will actually work. Basically, when the fire alarm pull station does not work, it should be opened. And then as you can see, the push bar will not work because like normally, because normally it's not even what do you call it? It's not even closed. Just like this. So basically when the fire alarm device is shut, the push bar will work. Close this. Alright. I'll give this one more pull. And then let's talk about the ink part again. Alright, so now normally I'm going to show you about the ink. I'm going to show you why does these pull stations have ink. So the reason why that the pull station will have tamper dye on the handle, because like normally that's called ink. So the reason why they should put tamper dye ink on it, because like normally it's for use for false fire alarms. So basically when the student, like at school, trying to pull the fire alarm, the ink will go on the student's hand, like like it's actually preventing you from pulling false fire alarms. So once again, if you like put ink on the alarm on the T-bar here, and also a student or a kid touches it, that's called tampering, and like normally you have ink on your hands, and like also so the reason why you should put ink on the alarms because nobody can tamper with the or somebody will not pull the alarm. So that is true. And number 2, basically never pull fire alarms unless these are your own, okay? Like whatever, if somebody like pulls the fire alarm for no reason, they should get in trouble. So that's why they should put ink on the alarm in a public building too. So yeah. Really cool about these pull stations is the push bar. Really like these parts. I think you might see these alarms like in a larger building too. I'll give this one more last pull and then we're out. So never pull fire alarms, but I do have my own fire alarm system at home, but I'm just recommend trying to pull it. Okay. Oh, wrong key. Wrong key. Alright, y'all. So those are my 3 fire alarm pull stations. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment, subscribe, and yeah, of course, 2 pull stations and 1 Honeywell pull station. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment and subscribe. And this is Leo Sada signing off. And have a good night.